What is the history between Dakota Johnson, Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow? All about their heartfelt equation. Relationships often work out and often they don't. But that doesn't mean you would hold a grudge against each other, and Goop founder Gwyneth Paltrow also believes in that. She was previously in a decade-old marriage with Coldplay lead singer Chris Martin, but after their divorce she stayed friends with him, continued co-parenting their kids and even accepted his new, now ex-girlfriend Dakota Johnson with open arms. For the unversed, Chris and Dakota started dating in 2017 and were together for 8 years before deciding to call it quits earlier this month. Yes, that's right. The couple has broken up. But where does this lead to their friendship with Gwyneth Paltrow? Let's take a look at their history. Gwyneth and Chris first met in 2002 while hanging out backstage during one of Coldplay's concerts. Soon their friendship turned romantic and they started dating. Within a year of their romance, rumors began circulating that the pair had tied the knot. Although there was no confirmation from the couple, a few days after the rumors, a source confirmed via People that Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow married in a secret ceremony in Santa Barbara, California. They remained committed to the wedding for 10 long years, and within their decade-old marriage, the couple became parents to 2 kids, Apple and Moses. They often talked about each other and said only good things while together, and even after that. In October 2011, the Coldplay lead singer publicly spoke about his marriage to Gwyneth Paltrow. During a conversation with CBS Sunday Morning, he said, "From being a loser to going out with an Oscar winner? It's a giant leap. Let's face it, it's like winning the lottery." They had helped each other overcome every obstacle. In 2013, the Iron Man actress shared her take on marriage and said it always requires hard work. In an interview with Self, she said, "You're not learning anything unless you're having the difficult conversations. Dealing with things directly changed my relationships. Sometimes when you get clear about who you are, others get less comfortable because they liked who you were. It's changed my marriage too, but he's up for the challenge." Soon after that, in 2014, the couple announced they had decided to part ways and shared it in a post via People on the Goop website titled, "Conscious Uncoupling." In the post, they wrote, "It is with hearts full of sadness that we have decided to separate. We have come to the conclusion that while we love each other very much, we will remain separate. We are, however, and always will be a family, and in many ways we are closer than we have ever been." Since then, Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin have stayed very close to each other and have been co-parenting their kids even now. They finalized their divorce in 2015 and moved on in their personal lives. While the Goop founder remarried to Brad Falchuk in 2018, the singer found love in Dakota Johnson. What is the equation between Dakota Johnson and Gwyneth Paltrow? People might think that Gwyneth was Chris Martin's ex, and for that reason she might not like his present now ex-girlfriend Dakota Johnson. But that was not it. They were actually good friends. Once on Instagram, Gwyneth opened up about her relationship with Dakota and wrote, via People, "We're actually very good friends. I love her so much. She's an adorable, wonderful person." In November 2023, at a follower's request, the Goop founder shared a photo of her story with the Materialist actress, where the 2 women could be seen holding each other's hands on a road. Once, when Dakota was asked how she feels about Gwyneth and the kids being a part of Chris's life, the star told Bustle in 2024, "I love those kids like my life depends on it. With all my heart."